So let's talk about what we did in
Okay.
that round of tapping when we were tapping on the constricted breathing.
Okay.
So the way tapping works is first you start on
Should I follow?
Sure. First you start on the karate chop point.
Okay.
And you do what's called the setup statement, where you say, even though I have such and such a problem,
Okay.
and then you counter it with an affirmation. And the most common one is like, I deeply love and completely accept myself. And when you state the problem, it's usually good to frame it in terms of how you're feeling, because EFT, emotional freedom techniques, works with emotions.
Okay.
So even though I have this problem and I feel this way about it, I deeply love and accept myself, or I unconditionally forgive myself, or I love myself exactly as I am in this moment. We want to affirm self-love because self-love and self-acceptance are the antidote to whatever we're experiencing that's stressful in our life.
Okay.
So we say this 1, 2, or 3 times. Even though I have such and such a problem, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have this problem and I feel this way, I love and accept myself anyway. And you can play with the wording, you can switch it around. So we do a couple of rounds of the setup statement. Then we can start, the tapping points are the top of the head, inside the eyebrow, the temple of the eye, under the nose, under the mouth, collarbone point. We're kind of tapping like a little bit down, like into the fleshy part of the collarbone.
Okay, I've been tapping my collarbone.
Yeah, that's okay. You tap down just a little bit right over here. Bra strap point. I mean, other tapping practitioners will tap on their wrist and this way, etc. It doesn't matter. The sequence doesn't matter.
Okay.
But what matters is that you keep tapping. So we've done the setup statement, right? Even though I have such and such, I deeply love and accept myself. Then we go up. And for the first couple of rounds, we're really focusing on the negative. And you repeat yourself a lot. So this constricted breathing, my breathing is really tight. My breathing is tight. This constricted breathing, it's hard to take a nice deep breath. You're focusing on the negative, because while you're doing that, you're recollecting a stressful experience or situation. The tapping is sending an electromagnetic signal to the depths of your brain, the limbic system and the amygdala, and it's saying, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's doing what's called down-regulating.
The tapping itself is doing
The
that.
tapping is, yeah. The tapping is just sending a little pulse. It's sending a little signal into your brain that's saying it's okay to release the stress associated with this experience. And the exact science of how it works, I don't really know that well, but I know that it does work.
And that's while you're repeating the negative part.
Like negative, 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 this problem, this thing, negative, negative, I'm feeling negative, etc., etc. You do that for a couple of rounds, and then at a certain point, you'll feel like a little shift where your brain will go, okay. There's just a little gap. There's like a little release. And then at that point, you can start to bring in the positive.
So even though,
right,
I have whatever it is, I love and accept myself.
I love and accept myself. I love taking a nice deep breath. I give my body permission to relax. It's okay to relax. You can start to affirm what it is that you want out of the situation.
Right.
After having gone through some rounds of the negative. And usually by the end of one round of tapping, the stress will come down. It might not come down completely. And then, you check in with yourself and see how you feel. See what comes up. Like there could be a memory that comes up. There could be an image. There could be a whole other level of emotion that comes up. Or it could resolve.
Right.
And then you tap on that and you go from there, etc. Does that give you an idea of how to do it?
It does.
Does it?
Uh-huh.
Do you feel like it's something you could do on your own now, like somewhat?
Yeah. I'll probably go home and write down what I remember also.
Okay.
Because I'll probably forget steps or...
You can watch this video again.
I could watch this video again.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Good.
And I'll recognize both people in there.
Yeah. You'll say, that's me.
Hey.
That's me. And I'm not eating at night anymore.
And eventually, we might do a video and then be a slightly smaller version of myself.
Or not,
Because
and
if
I
it's
love
over-
and accept
and I'll love and
myself
accept myself
either
anyway.
way. Good. All right. Well, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I enjoyed it.
Good. Well, I hope you got something out of this, and feel free to contact me and let me know what you think.